And good evening, everyone. How you doing? Good to see you here. Who have we got in chat? We have Travis. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. James Ortiz. How you doing, buddy? And Fulcrum, Goddess of L. How you doing, Paula? Good to see you. It looks like there's a few others haven't posted yet. Good to see you all here. We're here to check out Brisbane and a couple other places in Rockhampton in Australia. Some very interesting views of them on Google Earth. I took a cursory look. They caught my eye in a video by, I think it was either Autodidact, one of the Flat Earthers video guys. Doing great, thanks, Travis. How are you doing? Andrew, how you doing? Good to see you. Into Groove, right on. So let's get right to it. Check where I'm starting on these. We're going to start on Brisbane. Check out where we are. There we go. Brisbane in Australia. Let's see how we're doing. Just, I enjoy looking at Google Earth or maps or that, checking out all the landscapes. I find it really quite amazing. Some styrofoam is biodegradable, just saying. Some is, yeah. And two, they're fungus and microbes that do eat plastic. And as the plastics get more into our environment, more of these fungus and things are coming around. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. So let's take a deep dive into Brisbane here. It's on the Gold Coast. And here's Brisbane proper. And I just wanted to look at some of the features here that they showed. The Hampton one was one I'd taken more of a look at. So let's just see what's here anyway. Being in Australia, the old world, it's got a completely formed coastline. That's what they apparently did with, see this perfectly curved and formed coastline here. There's quite a lot along the coast of these cities. You'll often find star forts. Interesting what we've got down there. Oops. Let's go over. So a lot of that looks, well, that's definitely man-made. Quite a structure there. Looking for the old world. You see canals, rivers. Why is the rum gone? I don't know. What happened to it all? Can't see you there. Hey, Lucky Stone, how you doing? It's true, worked at a refinery. They had a bug farm that breaks down oil sludge. Cool, Karen. Running late, working on my show tonight. Nice. Thought I would join you all. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, Paula. That is kind of weird, eh? Yeah, there's a type of styrofoam I've heard. You got to be able to make it with hemp, right? Tequila's gone too, Steve-O. How you doing, Steve-O? Someone got thirsty, Steve-O. Yeah, probably Steve-O. I haven't looked at Brisbane as much as I've looked at Rockhamton, but there were a couple of really cool things here in Brisbane that I wanted to show you. Too many sharks and jellyfish. I agree. I never really want to go in the ocean. I like to run with scissors. Talking to my tarantulas. They're sitting up nice. So let's take another dive into Brisbane here. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. Water treatment plant. Okay. Now, was it here? Let me check. Yeah. I want to go off the side of Brisbane here to the coast. Do you notice anything? I sure do. There's these regular holes cut into the rock. What is that? I'm not sure myself. I couldn't say. Look down here. Very regular holes, indentations. Do you wonder if maybe it's underwater farming? I've been trying to rack my brain as to what this could be. And what if this is underwater farming? Seems to be everywhere, quite a few places, at least in this photo. And we find a large structure, at least over here we did. It looked like a larger structure in the photo right here. Possibly a habitation right there. You can see it's over here as well. Not as newly formed looking. And even down here we can see similar patterns, but they look even more faded than these ones. And that thought just kind of came to me about this being possibly farming. See the colors down there? What's all that? Love a detailed image of that. Let's see what you guys think. Looks like the back of a crocodile. Hi, Spartano. You see a face in the photo and it looks like the back of a crocodile. They, the geologists, would have us believe that this is one plate subducting on another. Yeah, they don't explain why they are in parallel lines and right angles. Yeah, the Earth tells a story, right? Milky Way? Sad face, huh? You're a bit better today? Nice, James. So let's take a look again. There's a couple of other features around here that are kind of interesting. In here, we almost see a wall and some type of a pattern structure. It's really cool. I often wonder about some of the things we see. Are they the houses of giants? See how these holes are here, but they're older. I wonder if they are crops, underwater crops. What do you think? Even looks like a volcano there. Be a great place to put a house on top of a mountain. I don't know how far underwater you can see there, though. There are always those holes everywhere in this area. And we have some fairly straight lines, roadway looking things. They could be just fractures. And here we have, these look like holes, but not as neatly defined. Very interesting stuff beside Brisbane. See, here we go again. The pattern. Could it be houses? Crops? Track marks? What else could it be? It's very strange stuff. They never really explain it. Surprised they show it to us too. So let's take a look in Brisbane. I didn't look itself. I was curious about around it. Um, I haven't seen any star footage as of yet in Brisbane. Could be well hidden in the city here too. It would be along a water feature. Or next to the water. Could be old roads that run all over the ocean floor. Look like a giant tree stump. There you go. Underwater base, Karen Lynn. Yeah. Yeah, that flat top part was really weird. Looking at images, Google Earth Pro, you can change years and really see stuff old and odd in Antarctica. Cool. I'll have to do that on one of my viewings. I like Google Earth for being able to flip the image around. Giant tree stump. Yeah, that white part there kind of looked like that, didn't it? That stumpy looking thing, the flat top. Can't see too much in Brisbane. But, yeah, a lot of weird stuff here out in the water. There's another one. That's an interesting feature. Looks like another flat top. All these angles crossing and crossing here. Those do look like roads. If they were fracture lines, you would think that they would run kind of in a similar direction. And many of them have those pocket marks on them, but they're older looking. These ones don't at the moment. Yeah, this one does, but they're older looking. Interesting angles. Yeah, see, this looks like it's newer. Wonder if they have a moving city or something, some type of a, I don't know. Very strange stuff. So Brisbane, we'll take a look. Oh, there's an interesting feature. That's pretty colors. Rosewood Island. Huh. See, and in my thinking, all of this is biology of some sort. I don't know what this is, but you can see blood here, like what would be blood coming out possibly this structure. Oh, it goes on. Finder's Parade. There's amazing stuff in the ocean as well. Look at these shapes. What is this? Is that a snake? Tail? Could be a barbed tail. Just amazing. Way older looking, yeah. So let's take a look at what was it, Rockhampton there. It was a little more interesting. I had a little pareidolia experience with it, so that's kind of fun. I want to see what you guys think about it. Let's see, where are you? There you are. Rockhampton. Okay. So here we are in Rockhampton. So pull it back a bit. So the landscape here is very, very modeled. I don't know, very uniform. So probably part of a very, very large structure. Something immense. At least this area here. And it continues in other areas as well. But what I wanted to pay attention to was this particular structure here, right, centering on Rockhampton Zoo. Hill Depot, Archer Rail Museum. Interesting that that's highlighted. Don't know why it is. Rockhampton Airport as well. But I want to know if you guys see the same thing as I see. Take a look at, let me see what you guys are getting here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Too far. Isn't that obvious? Like, hold on. There we go. Could it be this obvious of a thing? Do you guys see what I see or not? Okay, I'll outline it. Just so you see, hopefully you'll see it. I think it is a case of pareidolia, but which, just mistaking stuff. But looking at this structure here, going along like this, does not look like a snout of maybe a lizard, some type of a snout. And they even have a separation of a line where a mouth would be right here, an eye, and a nose. Now, this has got to be the most incredible case of pareidolia. I'm not saying this is something, but it really does look like something. You can see that if this is a creature, the back goes up and across here, up this river, coming down across here. This would probably be the backbone, an arching back down to legs. Now, when I first saw the body, I thought of a horse's body. But then I thought maybe a lizard, so a monitor lizard. I don't know if you guys see that or not. Thought it was a really interesting find. And it even looks like it has legs over here. But again, it could be just a case of pareidolia. I love how it looks like it almost has ribs at the back section. A dragon, a great big lizard. Yeah, I was thinking big lizard. Hi, Susie Cat. I saw a horse, however, in a slightly different spot. Okay, so you guys kind of see what I see, at least. And I don't know why there'd be ribs showing, which is really cool, but these look like they could be the remnants of ribs, of a rib cage. And it seems to continue all the way up until it's completely worked over here. Until it gets to the eye, or what could be an eye. It even seems to have an iris, like a little pupil right there too, which is rather amazing. Eric's Lagoon, okay. Well, Eric, you got a nice lagoon, and it's on a hilltop. This, let's see what we have here down where would be a nostril, maybe. Just a hole. Yep, just a hole with a lot of greenery. A nose hole with a lot of green stuff. That's appropriate. Yeah, so even here we have the what I thought would be the separation of the mouth and the jaw. And we have what looks like a pond, not a river, because it doesn't really continue. Well, this one does around it. But very interesting that there would be that separation. I even thought it could be partly fish because it appears to have like almost a gill-like structure here, but that could be the ribs as well. Right in here, this lake here. Lagoon. Many lagoons. And what they were saying was that it was oxbow lakes. You know how the rivers move, and that all of this is oxbow laking. I disagree. Well, I put the possibility forth that it could be something else completely. These could be the remnants of oxbow lakes, but they could be the remnants of rib cages. There is a lot of them. There is a lot of good evidence for it to be oxbow lakes. But damn, it looks like a lizard. See what you guys have to say. Go stock up the fire. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't you want to look in there? That'd be awesome. Kind of looks like a horse. It kind of looked like a horse to me at first as well. You said you saw a horse somewhere else, maybe. But it's a really interesting area. Has strange structures like this. Just something sticking out of the ground for no apparent reason. It too is on the shore. Not as much activity out in the ocean here. A lot of little islands, but not a lot of detail. Could be that there's too much detail underneath here. Great Keppel. All kinds of cool structures. Looking at these don't really appear to be rivers. Like they are rivers at the moment, but they're not flowing rivers, which is it's very odd that there's so many of them. Look at these. These are very odd. And rivers don't really form like that normally. They do when they're flowing down a mountain, but this is not. This is doing something completely different. See, this looks a little more normal, this type of river here. But over here, this stuff looks just wrong. Something totally wrong about that. I thought it was a very interesting feature. The salty line. Let's see what the salty line is. Well, there's holes there. Let's see. Just a big brine pit. I don't know. And look, right beside this doesn't look like a brine pit. This one looks like it could grow. Yeah. Huh. Very amazing. Amazing place. I'd love to go there. Back in a second there. And we got some farms and houses here. Nice. Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting structure. This stuff is cool, this area down here. Look at the colors. Fitzroy River. A lot of it's Fitzroy. A lot of little lakes coming out of here. A lot of little rivers and estuaries. They're everywhere. And they would tell you that these are oxbow lakes, and I could see how they could be very easily. They very easily could be some type of biology as well. Kangaroo Country Caravan Park. Looks like a mine area. So they're mining something here. Could be, I don't know, it doesn't look like chalk. Doesn't tell us what. Very specific color difference between here and here. I'd like to know what that is. Huh. right beside Kangaroo Country Caravan Park. There's a very skin-looking type structure here. Pores. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to look in the lake. Little baby lizards hatching in the spring, yeah. Yeah, that river got way lost. Suspect they might have mined it, yeah. See what else they're doing in Rockhampton here. What's the circle? Looks like a racetrack. What is that? Okay. Okay, you guys aren't going to like this one. Well, you might. I don't know. I don't know if this is man-made or not. But it looks like it could be maybe an egg shape, or even a vagina, or a bumhole. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't think it's a racetrack because there's no spectators. Now, the locals could have come and run their cars around and around and around and around. Why would they do this? That doesn't seem right. Maybe it's mined. But to me, it looks kind of like biological, like layering of an egg, an ovum. That's really interesting. The more I look at it now, notice how this has lines in it, like that, denoting different type of structure. Yeah, that's not. Some of that might be cars, but I don't think a lot of it is. I think that's natural. Just my thoughts. What do you guys think? The big O. Hi, Lavender. That's not good. Feels really dark. What's the dark pointy thing at 9 o'clock? I don't know. How are you doing, Lavender? So what do you guys think? Do you think this is biological? Do you think that's man-made? I'll take a look at any part of it you want, but it doesn't seem to be a racetrack. That's what I originally thought it was, but now I very much doubt it. Stuff looks like an earth berm. Could be. Could be, with an entrance way over here. definitely unusual. Water containment system. Let's see if we can drop down on the ground there. And, hi, Max. Oh, Max, no, you're gonna kill everything here, buddy. Okay. All right. No. No. Not gonna let me drop down there. What about over there? No. Come on. Highway. All right. Which way was it? We won't see it, I bet you. It's either to my right or my left. I don't see it. I think it's over that way. Hold on. Let me go back. Oops. Lost it. Oh well. So what did you guys think? Bumhole or I don't know. Water containment in okay. Used to price and design these systems. Oh, cool. Okay, could be. Left and nope, didn't see it either. What an interesting area. Let's driving around here. There it is. A water containment system. That's pretty big for a water containment system. Like a reservoir. It doesn't look like it's ditched out though. It'd be hard to see from the road though, too. But yeah, I could see it maybe having, I don't know. Let's take a look in closer. See, for a water reservoir system, oh, what's that? Is that a pipe maybe? Could be. It's interesting. It would look like that. But okay, water reservoir. Very interesting structure. It's huge. Let's see if we can find a water reservoir system like that. Images. Have to be a better description of that for me to find it. I think there are plenty of ponds around, though. They've got lots of ponds. Like this one. I imagine that's just a runoff so that they can continue mining the area. It does stand out quite a bit. Don't see any other systems like it either. It's an interesting area. But I wondered, I just want to show you guys this case of pareidolia that I had, so we could all see either the lizard or the horse shape. Interesting that these lakes formed a rib type shape, everything flowing the same way. I wanted to see something and drop down on here. Let's see, we'll drop down over there. I wanted to look at the city. Okay. Looks like a very wet place. I wanted to see the topography of this area here. Let's take a look from here. Oops, come on. Be nice. Okay, you want to go here then. You can see some mountains off in the distance there. Not too far. Let's go right at the nose of the dragon there. Well, I don't know if it's a dragon, but very wet. Oh my goodness. Are we even on a road? Wow. That's quite a road too. Interesting. Looks like it's cement. It's a beautiful area, lots of trees. Looks very flat. It's a lizard, John, a big one. Looks like good farm. Looks like farming country. Yeah. Look up Chicago's deep tunnel project. You'll see an engineering marvel. Cool. The river got lost and ended up in the O. Yeah. A lot of artwork and statues of dragons. The Hall of Dragons, nice. The shadow is weird. Right there on the right looks like a periscope. Oh, neat. Sorry. I'm sorry I can't read your chats and do Google Earth. It's I have to flip back and forth. But a very wet area. Yeah, it looks like it'd be great for farming. Is it leavings of lizard people? I don't know. So some very cool looking things. I didn't want to spend too long on this, but cool country. Love to go hiking in this area. And it looks like it's really navigable. Like you can really just go right through here easily. Um, in the forests up here, there's so much underbrush that you have to hack your way through. This looks like it's easy to get through. Imagine what treasures you could find there. Look at all the rocks. Probably tons of mud fossils strewn all over the place. All kinds of things. Some of that land's probably not been walked on for hundreds of years, if ever. And there's holes again. Keep finding holes here. Right beside a hole in a mound. Okay, so what is it called? Mount Chalmers Mine. Okay, so it's a mine. That's a big mine. That looks like a very old mine. That's some interesting looking stuff right here. Maybe some of the original rock structure. Very much looking mined out. Huh. Interesting. And we're right here beside another mine that's scarring out. Lots of resources in this area, apparently. All we have around here is red clay. So we got a tree. We got treacle in the northeast. Treacle? Hi, Max G. Maybe gold mining. Yeah, mines have to have pumps or the miners could drown. Yeah, absolutely. This is an amazing landscape here. Yeah, it's great for farming, apparently. At least on the areas that they've flattened out or have flattened themselves out. I don't know. Either way you want to look at it. So we're just on the, is this the Gold Coast as well? Is it? Yeah, Rockhampton. Let's see what we've got over the water here. There again, we seem to have some of these linear structures. Could be cracking. That one doesn't look like a roadway. Interesting lines. Not a lot, though. Some of them look like squared off structures, like these two parallel lines. Here we go again with the dotting everywhere. Why are these dots everywhere? And they cross the landscape in a perfect formation. Not perfect, but like somebody would have done it on purpose. Seems entirely done on purpose. Even a skin of an animal wouldn't end up that perfect. It's just not done. Sasquatch identify as tree people. Hey, Pearl. Yeah, Max is doing great. Right here sleeping beside me. Impact crater in Canyonlands, Moab. Yeah. Almost like the earth hit the skids and laid down tracks. Yeah. Consistent sedimentary erosion. Yeah. Maybe it's little tornadoes that tunnel out little holes every once in a while. Rock from Antarctica matches some in North America. Well, it could be part of the dragon, if you believe in my theory that the Earth is a dragon, one giant creature with a bunch of little creatures strewn across it. That would make sense. All those interesting structures out in the ocean that were done by plate tectonics, I guess. Huh. Is that a coral reef or something? Yepin. What an interesting place, Australia. That has got to be one nice place to live right here. It looks like there's farmland all throughout. Yep. See, all this looks like it's separated up into farmland, but I don't see any soil tilled. This could be old cropland from days gone by. And it does appear to be, looking at it. Look at even here. We have plants that are following lines, perfectly squared off lines. That's, yeah, you can see smaller sectioning. Huh. Even a land marker, probably, with the remnants of one. What you usually did was you posted land markers or fences, so a big rock would denote your land. Look at that, a hole in a mound. Somebody was digging there, or I don't know what that is. Interesting color the ground is there, though. Couple of holes. Oh, it could also be that that's in winter. I don't know. That's possible too. But wouldn't there be a much sharper line? It looks like everything got covered with dust of some sort. There's no sharp line on that. I'm confused. Unless this is just winter, but they don't have. The trees are covered with frost, though. Could be a frosty morning. But why does it just fade instead of having a sharp line? Okay, help me out here. Hold on, where are you guys? Oh, I'm on a different map. Here we go. Hold on. I have three maps open. Here, take a look at this. Tell me what this is. I'm going to close down some of these tabs. Sorry, guys. Lost you there for a second. Here we go. This was the one. I had too many tabs open. They got the clay attached to the bones, a very close color. People mistake clay for actual bones, yeah. Best education revolves around things blowing up in your face. Okay. There you go. That's a good idea. Hi, Frederick. How you doing? Good to see you. So what's this anomaly, guys? Doesn't have a label or anything. This is in Brisbane. Is this a frost anomaly? Is it winter in Australia? He's back. Yeah. Oh no, where's the show? So what is this? Oops. Where are we here? Brisbane. Look at it up close. Does it look like snow to you? It does look like snow to me, but I don't think it is. It's here in Australia. Is it frost? Localized frost in a square pattern? Is this how they stitch the images together? It's not how I've seen it. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's another patch. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it's just frost? What do you think? Why are these patches white? I think frost. I'm going to go with frost. It's interesting to see that in Australia. I've never seen that before. Up here, that's normal. Some of the stitching together looks like that because of winter. All right. Well, I think I'm going to cut her off soon. Icy cold fingers of wintry winter. Yeah. Yeah, they're everywhere. Oh, Max has left me. Oh, I was rewatching Roger, and he does believe that this. Somebody was asking about the Leviathan. And the dragon in Morocco, he believes, is the Leviathan. Because the Leviathan had human legs. And here we can see the calves, human calves of the dragon. Right there. And right here. On the body of the dragon. Going down to his teeny tiny head. Big legs. His legs are huge compared to his head. I'm going to trace them out sometime with a, put them on some drawing platform and sketch over the top of his entire body and see if I can't show him in really good detail. Can't believe nobody's done that yet. He's got a really cool head. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Much love to you all. Keep that third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Yeah, I agree, Grande. Gunga nap, yeah. All right, we'll see you in class at around 11 o'clock. Much love. Bye-bye.